Headphone users, please turn that volume down. 3, 2, 1. Alright, happy Halloween. Had a friend of the shop bring in a nice little treat for us to take a look at. This is a Saiga 12. It's a very interesting automatic shotgun. Yeah, this is going to be fun. But yeah, I brought some paper targets, but I figured on the way over here I haven't actually had time to carve a pumpkin yet, and it is Halloween, so kind of getting a little dark, so we're kind of behind the clock. So we need to get some pumpkins carved, and I think I know a quick way to do that. So let's get this Saiga 12 ready to go, and we'll get some pumpkins carved. But just wanted you to get a quick little peek at what they look like before we get to carving. Alright, headphone users, please turn that volume down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Alright. Got the camera now. Let's take a look at some of this. Now this is a 12 gauge buck. Man, did a number on these pumpkins, didn't it? Alright. Good gracious. Alright. Yeah. Look at this one over here. Alright. Well, there you go.
Hey folks, welcome to Maverick Gun Works. Today we're going to do something a little bit different other than our typical hunting rifles or self-defense handgun kind of thing. I have here, this is a customer's gun that we worked on over a year ago, I guess. And thanks to Rudy for letting us borrow it. We're going to take this apart a little bit and show you a little bit more about it, and maybe later on go to the range and shoot some stuff with it. Anyway, here we have a Saiga 12 semi-automatic shotgun that is designed after the AK style of rifles. It's made in Russia by Izhmash in this case, and we have here, flip our lever here. This is a 10 round magazine for 12 gauge shotguns. Takes a lot of space when you got 10 rounds of shotgun shells there. All right, and let's pull the bolt back for you and confirm that the chamber is empty. All right, the gun is safe. It's a very stout recoil spring, by the way. I don't want to hold it too long and get my finger a boo-boo. All right. What have we done to the gun? Let's see. Well, I know we did a lot of trigger work on it. We did the machine work, milling and replacing the trigger mechanism in here. This is totally aftermarket trigger system where we moved the trigger to a little bit different position. Gives the shooter more control over it. We have I had to fit also, if I remember right, fitting the adjustable stock back here. This is a collapsible stock. The hinge on the back, we push it down like that, rotate it up, and then you have a folding stock. Okay, and then to fold it, you take it back, fold it out where you can put it on your shoulder. We just pull it right back out. Isn't that cool? Alrighty, and a couple other features on the gun. Other than that, we have quad rails, all the way around it. A lot of area here for accessories, lights, lasers, that type of thing. We have a forward grip on it. We have a laser on the bottom here. And I'll switch the laser on with the camera. Maybe you can see the red dot on the table. That is our laser, and it is switchable from right and left side. All right. Along with that, our typical muzzle brake top device on the end of the barrel. Okay. And tell you what, let's go ahead and I know the AK stuff is fairly simple to take the bolt out and clean it. I'm going to do that just while we're here anyway. I'll go ahead and show you how to do that, because this is pretty much patterned just like an AK rifle would be. It's just a 12 gauge shotgun. So to take it down, we're going to take it apart and clean it a little bit. We push our latch in the back here to remove the cover. Push that latch in. Now the top cover comes off. Okay. Now we take the same latch, we push it forward to remove it from the track that's in the back of the receiver. Take a recoil spring out. Okay. Now we can pull our bolt out. Okay. Pull the bolt all the way back. Our gas piston comes out with it. And there's your gas piston and bolt assembly. Right? And as with any other firearm, we would pursue cleaning this with a solvent down through the barrel, down inside of our receiver to help dissolve any gunpowder and copper residue. In this case, with shotgun shells, you're going to have lead residue in it. Let that set for a few minutes, 5 to 10 minutes or so, with some Hop 69 or Hop number 9 is what I would typically use. And we'll come back with a clean dry patch and follow it up with a lightly oiled patch. Okay. As then with anything else, we also don't want to leave the oil puddled up on it, but we want to have a good lubricating film without attracting dirt where we don't need to. Cool. Alrighty, now let's go put our stuff back together. Okay, just give you a little close up, better look at it. This is our gas piston assembly and our bolt. To put this back together, we have to make sure that the lug right here on our bolt head is engaged in the track that is under your charging handle. Okay, so make sure this is engaged, pull it back so that it locks in, and now your bolt is ready to be put back in the receiver. So we put our piston in first, slide our bolt forward, and then we look at they're also on the back of the bolt assembly, or gas piston in this case. We have tracks on the back of it right here. These tracks have to fit down inside the frame far enough that it engages on the track that is riveted into the side of the frame. Okay. So let's put this back in. If I turn it just right here, I should be able to push that down and engage it into the grooves inside the frame. All right, now your bolt's back in. And just so you can see that, I'm going to use my pointer here maybe, but you see the track inside the frame here? That's the track I'm referring to. But this track has to be, this is where your gas piston and block assembly here, your bolt assembly would get engaged in those tracks. And with that being the case, our bolt's already locked in forward. Put a recoil spring into the back of the gas piston, push it forward, and again we want to have the track on our the back of our spring assembly. Push it forward so that it engages the track slots in the back of the receiver. Push it forward enough that it engages those slots and let it rest here. And then finally we'll put our dust cover back on. All right, and our dust cover also has to fit into a slot. The front edge of it here fits on a slot in the front of the receiver, just like that. At the same time, we have to engage the latch in the back of the cover. A little thumb slot here. Catch that just right. Push it forward. Get it into the slot on the front, and then snap our cover in the back. And now she's ready to rock and roll again. We'll pull our charger on the back, and the gun is now ready to be taken out and played with again. All right. And while we're here, I don't think we've done it yet. Let's use a trigger pull gauge, and we're going to take a little sampling of what the trigger pull would be for this semi-automatic Saiga 12 shotgun after we've done the trigger work on it. Alrighty, here we go. 3.5 pounds. How about that? For a semi-automatic 12 gauge AK shotgun, AK type shotgun. Alrighty, that pretty much concludes what we're going to do here on the bench anyway. Thanks to Rudy for letting us have this gun for a day or two. We're going to go take it out to the range and play with it now, and we'll take you guys along with the camera and show you how much fun it is to shoot. Okay folks, we made it down to the range. We got the Saiga 12 shotgun here. Loading the magazine up, ready to roll. And for the heck of it, being right before Halloween, we're able to find a whole bunch of pumpkins. So let's see what kind of damage the bird shot will do with the pumpkins here. All right, here we go. Safety off. We're live. Oh, get him, get him, get him. Come down the hill. All right. Alrighty. Oh, there's another one. Alrighty. And while we were setting the pumpkins up, one of them got away. He tried to roll down the hill, and nobody's willing to get in the creek and get it. So let's see where it's at. Yeah, there he is down there. He tried to get away from us. All right. That got him. There we go. All right, how about that? I figured out something the hard way. This gun does not like cheap ammo. All right, I've got the clay target, the really cheap low impact, low velocity number 7.5 birdshot for clay pigeon kind of shooting. And it seems that this gun does not like to function with that, and it likes some high brass stuff probably. I may get some different shells and try it again another day, but for now, it shoots good. Actually, it don't kick as bad as I thought it would. It's fairly smooth recoil, easy recoil for what it is. So I think it'd be a lot more fun if I had different ammo in it. Saiga 12 tactical shotgun. That was fun.